What was the most embarrassing incident in Muhammad's life? How about when Satan put verses in the prophet's mouth? Let's talk about why Muslims want to explain away the story of the satanic verses. Now, while I am fully aware of the fact that many of our Muslim friends are distancing themselves from this story and even making claims that it's just a fabricated story, with me here in studio, our dear brother David Wood, and we are going to show you without a shadow of a doubt that there are multiple sources, Islamic sources that is, that affirms the authenticity of this story. David, welcome back. So, what about the satanic verses and these claims that all of a sudden now it is really a fabricated story?
Well, this is without a doubt one of the most embarrassing moments for anyone ever. And when you're talking about the life of Muhammad, that's saying something because he had a lot of really embarrassing moments. I mean, it was a massive embarrassment when he married the wife of his own adopted son. It was massively embarrassing when he ate poison. He was tricked into eating some poison by a Jewish woman whose family he had slaughtered. So you have all sorts of stories like that with Muhammad. This one, very, very, very troubling to Muslims, and that's why your average Muslim now rejects it. And even if you show him source after source after source showing that the story is authentic, they'll still reject it just because they can't wrap their minds around the implications of this story. So first, let's go ahead and read one example of the story. So I'll read the version in Ibn Ishaq, and then we'll talk about how many sources there actually are for this story. So for anyone who isn't familiar with the story of the satanic verses, basically Muhammad wanted his tribe to convert to Islam, and they weren't. They thought his religion was ridiculous. They didn't believe that he was a prophet. And so he was really, really longing for some sort of revelation that would help his tribe convert, and then he got one. But he only helped his tribe by promoting belief in their goddesses, in 3 pagan goddesses. And let's go ahead and read the story in Ibn Ishaq. We'll go into a little bit of detail here. Now the apostle was anxious for the welfare of his people, wishing to attract them as far as he could. When the apostle saw that his people turned their backs on him, and he was pained by their estrangement from what he had brought them from God, he longed that there should come to him from God a message that would reconcile his people to